Okay, so I want to talk to you about people who are all into, people that talk about how okay, we'll start over. Manifesting. People like Abraham Hicks and all kinds of people on the internet are talking about manifesting stuff, manifesting stuff, manifesting their reality, using the word manifesting. It's all about ego. And don't follow anyone who says we're going to manifest something. It's a dangerous word. If people are using the word manifest, it has to do with admiralty law. It has to do with, what you think of as shipping. So, if you've got a boxcar of goods, they have a manifest, which is a list of all the stuff in the boxcar. Why don't you want admiralty law manifesting? It's all about ego stuff. It's about you ordering stuff and having it delivered. Why don't you want to order things and have them delivered? It's because it comes from your desire body, which is ego. It's not about your divinity. Divinity will deliver to you. I hate to use the word even deliver, but we're so locked in with English, with the words that we have, because it's all built upon this admiralty law. Because we're coming from a world where it's nothing but ego. So I'm sorry if I use some of these words to wake you up. The divinity will deliver to you what you need, what the divinity has decided is right for you. And that comes automatically, unless you bugger it up by spending all of your time trying to manifest stuff. So in a previous lecture, I talked about John Assaraf saying, well, I made a treasure map where I cut out a picture of a house, and some years later, lo and behold, there I was living in this house that I bought. That is manifesting. So what's that got to do with divinity? Nothing. And basically what he's teaching you is to hijack divinity to get stuff. And this is what they all teach you. It keeps you locked in a 3D world. Admiralty law is a very harsh form of law. And it is everywhere in what I'm calling old Earth, 3D Earth. Everything to do with banking and shipping and manufacturing and buying and selling is all based in admiralty law, law of the sea. And that's the same thing that you would see if you were working in space. Interplanetary shipping. Anyway, if you look up Admiralty Law, there is plenty of stuff on YouTube that gives you all kinds of terms and terminologies of how they, in even the corporate states of America, how The story is that they give you a birth certificate, and they call it BIRTH, but it's a misspelling of Admiralty law, birth, BERTH. A berth is basically a spot that you have on a ship. So they consider you to be human resources. They consider you to be a thing and not a divinity. So that is why, everything on this planet is based upon humans being goods for the people at the top to use. You will be used. So once again, if I am getting through to you, the idea is Admiralty law is everywhere on this planet, hidden away by misspellings, but there are lots of people on internet that will tell you about Admiralty law, and it's a whole pile of stuff. But the whole point that I'm trying to make here is don't keep using the word, I'm going to manifest a new car. I'm going to manifest my new reality. I'm not going to do manifestation, because I want to step away from the whole idea of buying and selling humans, goods, beings, profiteering, greed, Babylonian money magic, which is everything to do with a money system. Step away from it all so that we can go into everything that's not that. So where do you begin? Stop listening to Abraham Hicks and their vortex of vibration or whatever to manifest whatever. Stop listening to that crap. Abraham Hicks is like major downer. Major downer. If you spend your time simply meditating, following your intuition, asking yourself, is this an egoic desire? In other words, is this something that I saw on television or in the movies? It's like huge mansions and fast cars and boozing and bimbos and drinking booze and, flying around on Learjets. If it's related to that kind of stuff, it's old stuff. I'm trying to get you out of the idea that this is what you really need. This is what Hollywood sells you as, if you only get rich, this is what you can have. Now you might say, well, I like this idea. I want what they've got. I'm going to have a very hard time convincing you that there's something way better. Anyways, I'm come to the end of my 10-minute lecture. If you want to know more about what we might be able to achieve without having all this ego, okay, I'm up. 10 minutes is up. Keep watching. I've got more lectures on YouTube on Infinite Bob 99.